I'm Emma Hayes, and today we're diving into a fascinating and, frankly, quite profound topic: Judgment Day and whether our actions on Earth are being recorded. It's a question that sits at the heart of many faiths, including Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, and it touches on our understanding of accountability, divine justice, and the very nature of existence. You know, each tradition offers unique perspectives on this, drawing from their sacred texts. So, I'm really keen to explore how these different viewpoints converge and diverge. Jaylen, what are your initial thoughts on this topic?
Well, Emma, it's a weighty question for sure. When we look at the Quran, there's a clear emphasis on the idea that our deeds are recorded by angels. Like in Surah Kahf, verse 18, it says, "Not a word does he utter, but there is a watcher by him ready." Similarly, in the Christian tradition, the concept of the Book of Life in Revelation suggests a record-keeping of some kind. In the Jewish tradition, the Talmud speaks of divine accounting, with every action weighed. So, across these traditions, there's this common thread you see of our actions being noted, which, raises a lot of questions about responsibility and the afterlife.
Okay, Jaylen, it's interesting that you bring up those specific verses and concepts. When we look at it, the idea of a divine record is, pretty prevalent. But I think it's important to consider, what exactly is being recorded? Is it just our actions, or is it also our intentions, our thoughts, the things we don't even say out loud? Because, the Torah, for instance, emphasizes the heart and intention behind actions, not just the actions themselves. So, it's not just about a literal record, but a deeper understanding of our inner selves, I suppose. It's definitely more complex than just a simple ledger of good and bad deeds.
That's a really good point, Jack. It's not just about a checklist of actions, The Quran also talks about the importance of intentions. Verily, actions are judged by their intentions, as they say. And in the Christian tradition, the parable of the sheep and the goats emphasizes the unseen acts of kindness and compassion. So it's it's not just about the outer actions, but about the inner motivations and the heart behind them. It's a deeper level of accounting, I think.
Right, Jaylen and Jack, it's fascinating how both of you have highlighted the significance of intention, which is a crucial aspect across all three traditions. It's not simply about the tally of our deeds, but the underlying motivations and the sincerity behind them. As Jack mentioned, the Torah emphasizes the heart, and as Jaylen pointed out, the Quran also stresses the importance of intentions. This points to a divine accounting that delves deeper than the surface, considering the inner state of a person. It's a complex system, you see, not just a mechanical recording of actions.
Exactly, Emma. It's like the divine record isn't just a mechanical log. It's more a comprehensive assessment of our entire being. I think that's why the concept of repentance and seeking forgiveness is so central in all these traditions. It's not just about atoning for the outward actions, but also about transforming the inner self and aligning our intentions with divine will. It's a constant process of self-reflection and striving to be better, not just a fear of being caught, if you know what I mean.
Well, Jaylen, I agree that the idea of repentance is key here. It's not just about, ticking off boxes of good deeds versus bad deeds. It's about the ongoing process of self-examination and trying to align ourselves with what's considered right. If you look at the Jewish tradition, the concept of teshuvah, the return, is central. It's not a one-time thing. It's a continuous effort to improve. So it's less about a fear of getting caught, as you said, and more about a desire for personal growth and spiritual development, I think.
Yes, Jack and Jaylen, you've both articulated the significance of repentance beautifully. It's clear that the concept of a divine record isn't about a simplistic ledger, but a profound reflection of our inner selves and the journey of our souls. The emphasis on intention, the process of self-reflection, and the striving for spiritual growth are common threads in all three traditions. This discussion highlights the shared values of compassion, justice, and devotion to one God. Thank you for joining us on Channel 41 today. We encourage you to like and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.